Hi everyone, welcome to this week's vlog where I'll be sharing my top 10 tips for travelling with a baby. As a parent, I know how daunting it can be to take a little one on a trip, especially for the first time. But with some preparation and a positive attitude, it can be a fun and memorable experience for the whole family. The tips I'm about to share have worked wonders for us whilst travelling with Nate, so I hope they can help you and your family too. Let's jump into tip number 1. Nate was 14 months old the first time we took him on a plane, and it was from the UK to Mexico, so not a short journey. I was nervous, scared, terrified, all of the above. So I done my research, and one of the tips I came across was to watch YouTube videos with him about planes and airports the week running up to going away. It definitely helped because he was excited, happy to be there. He knew something good was going to happen. He was pointing out the windows at the planes. He knew what they were, and it definitely was a top tip. With a child under 2 years old, they're automatically assigned to sit on your lap on your flight. If you can though, definitely opt for a seat for them because having that extra space is invaluable. The third tip I'd like to share with you is to have a bag or backpack designated solely for them, filled with new toys, books, treats, bits and bobs that they maybe haven't played with before, because this definitely holds their attention for longer. But also take their favourite blankie or teddy so that they've got something that they're familiar with and they're comforted by. We also took an old tablet for Nate with cartoons downloaded so that when his attention shifted from the toys and other bits and bobs, he had something new to entertain him. He didn't like headphones, but we put the volume down low just so that he could hear it. We could barely hear it, so we knew no one else around us could hear. But this kept him entertained as well. If your little one is still on dairy milk, take a little cool bag with you with some ice blocks and his or her milk bottle. You can get milk the other side of security then. Coming home, we did struggle to find dairy milk in Cancun airport, but we were able to get some from the coffee shop, thankfully. But yeah, that's another top tip for you. In line with my last tip, try and time it so that you give them their milk when you're taking off, as this will help with their ears blocking. Hopefully they won't block at all. Will help with the equalising of the pressure. But if they're not on milk anymore, then you can always give them a dummy instead. With a stroller, you can take it right up to your gate, but we found personally that checking it in with our hold luggage made it a lot easier. Not only did Nate get to burn off some energy as he was walking, so he was able to use up some energy before going on our flight, but it also meant that the stroller was there waiting for us with our hold luggage when we got there. Definitely get some baby brains to take with you. So before we got on our flight, we put them on Nate and we just let him run ragged basically. John and I took it in turns, and also his grandparents took it in turns to wander around with him. He was so intrigued being able to either go up to the windows and watch the planes or go and have a little wander around the shops. He was brilliant, and we obviously was able to take them on holiday with us as well. So it meant that we always knew where he was. One of us was always holding him, holding the reins, so that we knew exactly where he was and we didn't have to worry about his safety. Make sure you have some water on hand for your little one throughout the trip. So either have some water in a little beaker or a little water bottle for them so that they can reach for it when they start getting thirsty. My final tip is pack essentials in a carry-on bag. So you want nappies, wet wipes, nappy bags, and perhaps a changing mat as well. Definitely spare clothes for your little one, and perhaps a spare change of clothes for yourself too, just in case. Travelling with children can be a challenge, but it's important to be patient and understanding of your child's needs. Remember that travelling with your children is an opportunity to make memories and to bond as a family. I hope my tips help you and your family have awesome adventures together. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you'd like to stay up to date with my weekly vlogs. See you next week.